Welcome to the Motion Performance Fitness Excel Performance School page. In the Excel Performance School, this program is geared towards groups of athletes and kids ages 7 to 18 who really strive to be better athletes, to learn better motor skills, and learn the valuable techniques that they need to succeed on the field as well as in life. Because we use this service and these athletic foundations of motor skills and speed development to actually really build character and self-worth and that type of motivation and self-confidence so the kids can actually excel in their lives. We use athletes, but we also use that general kid who comes to us and says, hey, you know, my son's a little overweight, or my son has no confidence, or my daughter really needs a program like this to build her self-confidence. These are the types of programs we like to gear towards those kids. And practically the kids ages 7 to 18 is really where a lot of these people are missing out in a gym setting. I mean, your parents come in and work out, and what's left for a 7 to 9-year-old? They got to go into a kids club. They got to sit in and just wait for their parents to work out, or worse, they'll sit at home unsupervised playing PlayStation and Xbox all night. And that leads to more problems with movement patterns and a spell as laziness and eating bad, that type of stuff. So what we want to do is bridge that gap for those kids, getting those kids involved with something that makes sense, where they're not sitting at home, and getting them involved with something that's obviously going to be beneficial to them so they can excel in life. So many times we see non-contact injuries in sports today, and the reason for that is it's specific movement patterns and training protocols that have not been developed at the motor level and at the neurological level, whereas this should have been designed and developed for these kids when they were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Science shows that the most critical time to train athletes and kids to provide specific movement patterns is definitely age 7 to 9. Those are the most critical times where we need to develop these patterns. Once you miss that window of opportunity, kids don't get developed. When they get into high school and even college, sometimes if they're doing intramurals or they're trying to make a team in high school, they're not quite as effective because of that performance gap that was not developed earlier in life. So as far as the Excel Performance School goes, we definitely provide that in-depth science to deceleration training, acceleration training, change in direction, speed and agility, and we use these techniques to provide that confidence and that self-worth character of what kids and young athletes really, really need. It's a fun environment. Parents love it. Kids love it. They get better. They provide an evaluation to these kids that we go through to actually give them in depth where they at as far as vertical jump, speed development, change in direction. And we actually monitor these things on a monthly basis so we know how well our kids are performing. They're very statistical data that shows these things where you can say, hey, my kid is actually getting better. And what we've really noticed is kids are becoming better people. They're better at homework. They're better in school. They're better in their lives. And that's the major focus here, is to try to provide a service that the kids really need and young athletes really adore. And we actually take this to another level because we train collegiate and professional athletes alike in this exact training protocol. And the results are mind-blowing. People love it. You need to check it out. Give us a call for your free evaluation for your child today. It's Motion Performance Fitness Excel Performance School, and we are definitely putting motion back into life.